Good morning, Ford crew. Welcome in. I'm glad y'all are back. Hopefully, y'all had a good Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, we had a pretty good little barbecue yesterday, just hanging out. So, yeah, hopefully, y'all had a good Memorial Day, though. Yeah, just honoring those that have served. So, yeah, pretty good weekend, though. Always nice, I guess, to have that extra day on the weekend before I have to come back to work. Nothing really happening on the market yesterday because of that. So yeah, not too much to go on. But yeah, I just want to say good morning, welcome in. Thanks for joining. We got our water today. We're ready to go. Ready to go into the market, check it out, see what's going on. We've been doing a little bit of updating to the website, so we'll show you all that. It's actually not live for everybody right now. Just we're working on changing it up quite a bit. We can kind of adding some more stuff in, doing a lot of updates. So we'll kind of take a look at that here in a little bit too, and then we'll kind of talk about how we're thinking that you guys will be able to benefit from the new stuff that's coming out to Cabroda, and all the different ideas that we're kind of bringing in. But yeah, just if you're here, just go ahead and throw a little hi into the chat, good morning into the chat, even just a little GM. But yeah, we'll jump into it. Other than that, just kind of check everything out, just see what's going on. So last week we talked about dumping down. We had a little dump down here on Friday. We kind of came down and just kissed right where we were. Actually, no, we broke down a decent amount, kind of came down, hit that level from the previous run up. Oh, it looks like Terry and Kathleen are here, so thank y'all for joining. Welcome in. We had a little dump down last weekend, hit one of the levels that we had been kind of talking about on the channel for a while. A previous run, I believe it was one of the waves on the bull run. We had a hard level kind of set right around here, came down and ran right into that, and then reversed back up. And that's about as far as we came down. And then we came around, turned around, and ran back up. And now we're running mostly sideways. Obviously, kind of Saturday into Monday, we kind of just ran sideways. That's nothing really exciting. A little bit of an up run, I guess, here on Sunday, later in the afternoon. So if you guys were on it for that, you could have looked into that maybe. And then obviously Monday had a little bit of a drop off. Just not a huge drop off, not a huge run. So nothing like overly exciting, but definitely little runs there. So I guess if you're in there, you're paying attention, you could have gotten something there. But yeah, overall, mostly sideways for this weekend. Yeah, not too interesting. Typically, you actually do see this on holidays. You'll see a lot of, sideways momentum. You'll see a lot of stuff just not really doing much of anything. Mostly, I would say just because, people are out of the office. You have a lot of the people that typically trade and are on the market all day are just off work, on vacation, or they're hanging out with their family, or just whatever. They're not on the market is essentially what we're going after. So that's kind of why you see a lot of sideways price action, a lot of just not really a lot happening when you have holidays or things of the sort, just because people are off and they're not turning it on, they're not buying, they're not selling. So you have a lot less volume, a lot more, just sideways chop action. Some up, some down, but just mostly sideways when you look at the bigger picture. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Is just sideways. Really, not a whole lot to say about it. I mean, we're kind of just in that same zone we've been in since last week. We dropped out of it, coming into that Saturday, but we ended up coming right back up into it and just kind of traded sideways. So, yeah, sideways. Not a lot to say. We're going to go ahead and grab our levels from Cabroto, and I'll show you all the website, kind of what we're looking at and what we're thinking about doing. So let me open that up for y'all. This is our new market radar kind of thing that we're building. So it's not totally finished yet, so we're going to have a couple more things on here. But for right now, you can kind of see we have a little bit more info here on the, I don't know what you call these cards, I guess, or the different sections. I don't know. But BTC is looking at a bullish 3 out of 5. So 3 out of 5, there's some different checklists that it goes through, and it basically hit 3 out of 5 of the checklist. And then it says building, so we're trying to go up, getting ready to go up. And then these are some different levels, which aren't really that important. So I believe actually these are the trigger levels, but we'll get those from here, so not too important. We got Ethereum and Solana here as well, and you can see Ethereum has 3 out of 5 on bearish, and Solana has 4 out of 5. So, kind of just a little bit extra information here. That's kind of what we're going for. What we've been doing is, and we'll kind of throw this out there, is we've actually been working on doing a multi AI system. So essentially we have our main AI that is going to be kind of gathering all the information, putting it into here, but then we're going to have other AIs that are basically going out and doing the work. So like you'll have one that maybe I don't know, like a good example, maybe one that's like going and looking at the hour and seeing what's the main trend on the hour, or what's the you could even set up like, what's the hour doing? Like, how are we TAing the hour? And then it comes back and it will report that all to the main AI, and that AI will take the information from each one of the, like, I guess employees or whatever you want to call them, like different AIs, and it's going to compile all of that data and then put it onto the website. So essentially, it just takes the load off of like the one main AI and diverts it to a bunch of different ones, and then it allows it to make better, and also like it just allows it to make better data is basically what happens. So that's what we're working on now, and our stuff's actually gonna get a lot better. And then the other thing that is also nice about that is they're able to kind of train each other, and so our AI is going to get even smarter and better over time as the stuff kind of trades. So yeah, basically we had to take the site down though to be able to do that, and we're actually talking about kind of making the site more of a back-end kind of thing, and then maybe possibly having like something like an email maybe that you get every day that has all the stuff in it, or something of that sort. And then you wouldn't really use the website. The website would be more of like the back end kind of data there. Like maybe we could use it for the live still, but mostly it's going to be just kind of that back end source that the AI will use to make the email to send to everybody. So just kind of ideas were thrown up, but that's what this is right now. So that's it. Might be a little off today. That's just because, like I was saying, it's still kind of in the works. We're still finishing the touches. I believe out of all of the AI that we're trying to make, we have like 2 of them that are ready to go. Like 2 employees, AI employees, or whatever you want to call them, kind of ready to go. And then the rest are still not totally finished yet. So we're still working on those. But yeah, that's kind of the idea there. That's what we're going for, to give you guys a little sneak peek, I guess. But for right now, it's kind of working. So we'll just go ahead and use it. So we'll grab our triggers here, same thing, and we'll head back and throw it into our levels here today. from on today's levels. There we go. So you can see we got some levels here on the chart. We got 30-minute range sitting a little closer to the top side, so that's looking good. We got our breakout or daily resistance right here below the breakout trigger. Not probably that great of a gap. Yeah, 33%, not too great. And then we have our breakdown trigger with the support right below that. But mainly that 30-minute range is closer to the upside. So, you know, if it was to break out today, it'll probably break out to the upside. But, you know, just looking at the AI here, if we open up the Cockpit, you can see it's saying that we need to stand down. It'll actually give us a little kind of data on why it says that here. But you can see it looks pretty similar. It's just a little bit more advanced, really more on the back end. But, you know, we'll have stuff like this kind of coming in. But yeah, it's saying stand down. So basically, what the battle box or the whatever, I don't even know what they're calling it now, the Kabroda system is saying is basically that we're just neutral, so we're not looking to go up or go down. You can kind of see here what it's saying. So right now we're on the bear wave 4 bounce, meaning that wave 4 goes up on the bear wave, and then we'll have wave 5 going back down. We're about 83% of the way through that wave against the 80,632 structural ceiling. So that's kind of the level that we're looking for, that ceiling. We don't want to break that. With the 74,501 as the maximum gravity floor holding intact below right now. So that 74,000, I believe we just came down, and that's where we just came down and tapped, actually. Actually, no, we dropped below that a little bit, but obviously this is the longer time frame, so we didn't close below. We just kind of dropped below it and then came back above and closed right on it. We have a high probability long, so right now you're looking for more longs because of the wave 4 happening. So obviously if we were in wave 5, you want to be looking for a short, but with wave 4 you're getting that pullback phase, so you want to have longs as your more priority, because that's more than likely going to happen just based off the longer time frame. Right now the trigger requires to confirm breakout above that 77,321 with 28 cents. So we don't want to execute prior to that level clearing. So basically, if we don't clear above our breakout trigger, then we don't want to take the trade. Obviously, these are more just kind of it thinking too. So, you know, some of them it kind of just negates afterwards. So here's the setup, bunch of different levels, basically all of your different levels. If you're looking at the different our levels on the chart, you know, your breakout trigger, breakdown trigger, daily support, daily resistance. That's basically all of what it's talking about here. 15-minute jewel warning is tangled structure with hostile clips, ceiling, harmonic, blah blah blah. Essentially, the jewel is not agreeing with the up trade that it's trying to take here. Price fails to break and hold above 77,321 on price. Collapses below that 76,556. Both conditions cancel the long, and session goes to no trade. And then obviously we got close above that 80,632. Dismantles bear wave 4 structure entirely. Obviously we haven't gotten this, but we did get a stand down condition, hence why it says stand down. So we're standing down for today. Nothing gonna happen really, according to, you know, the AI and the information that we've kind of put into it, and as traders knowing what to kind of look at. So yeah, that's kind of the new system. That's what's going on. That's what we're bringing in. But yeah, it's saying staying down today, so nothing really going on today. Just a lot of sideways price action. You know, you could get a break up today. Obviously, if we did break up, that'd be the more likely thing to do. Less likely that you'd break down. We're just looking to break up and possibly come up. Like I said, if we does come up and clear that 80,000 level, then you're gonna be kind of done with the long run here, and we'll be looking for more of a short down. That'll kind of flip us to being in wave 5 of the bear run here, and we'll be looking for a down trade there. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's what we're thinking. That's kind of a little sneak peek too at our new Kabroda site that's coming in. Like I said, we'll probably be working on getting like an email set up, or something of the sort, where it kind of gives you like a little nicely written little I guess, what do they call those, like a report, I guess, on kind of on the market, like a daily report on the market, kind of showing you you know, here's this level, here's that level, here's what we're thinking for today. Is it a stand down, stand up, or stand down, stand up? Is it a stand down, or is it a long day, short day? What are we looking at? Yeah, basically just all the information. It'll probably have like a little, you know, section maybe about, you know, the longer time frames. What's the longer time frames doing? What kind of market are we in longer term? What kind of market are we in shorter term? You know, we're 15-minute traders most of the time here, so probably have a section out kind of covering that. We'll see. Like I said, we're really working on building the site first and finishing that, and then we'll probably talk more about maybe what we're going to do for getting the information out to everybody. Have to see, you know, how interested people are, I guess, in it, but we're thinking that'll probably be somewhat of a paid you know, little report, daily report to get, like I probably won't say a number, but you know, be so much a month, and you'll get one of those every day, little report on the market and everything. Just kind of subscribe, and yeah, you'll get a little report every day, kind of on the market and what's going on. It'll be written, you know, nicely, kind of like a professional trader kind of look. Probably have some kind of graphics and stuff on it too. I don't know, we'll see. Don't want to overpromise, because like I said, I don't know for sure what we're going to be doing, but that's just kind of our thoughts, where our thoughts have been, where we've been kind of working on. Just keep y'all up to date, let y'all in, see what's going on. But yeah, like I said, today, not too interesting, not too much going on. Yeah, not too much happening. A lot of sideways chop price action, a lot of kind of, you know, more sitting on your hands, I guess, this week. We are coming in right out of the holiday weekend, so like I said, you know, people are just kind of coming back into work today. They're turning on their computers, getting back in the groove, so it could be a pretty boring day. Could be a pretty boring week. Sometimes it's like that too, you know. Could be a pretty interesting day though too, just because, you know, people are coming back in, they're excited, they're jumping on their computer, you know, maybe they're pushing the market up, or maybe that's what it's going to do right now, is break out to the upside. We'll see. But yeah, for right now, probably more or less we're going to be trading sideways throughout the day, and not going to have too much interesting stuff going on. But yeah, thanks for kind of coming in and checking us out. You know, I don't got too much else to talk about, so I'm not going to try to keep you all around here for that much longer. But yeah, just thanks for joining. Thanks for yeah, checking us out again, and checking out our you know, what's going on here. Hopefully that helped y'all a little bit with kind of reading the market, seeing what's going on. It's definitely been a tough last probably a couple months, I would say, of just running sideways. You know, just tough price action. People are having a tough time trading. It's just, you know, kind of tough lately, but if y'all are here, then that means you're sticking with it. So good on you for sticking with it, and yeah, good on you for, you know, turning on the charts every day, and joining, especially for joining the live, you know, checking us out, seeing what's going on. We're planning on being here for a little while, so yeah, just keep tuning in. We'll do have a live stream tomorrow at 8:30 again, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So depending on where you're at, obviously the time will be a little bit different, but yeah, we will be live then. So if you guys are interested in joining us again, we'll be going over the market again, kind of checking out, you know, what's different today, what's different with the levels, stuff like that, all tomorrow, and we'll jump into it. But you know, we'll see. Could have a nice little up run tomorrow. Like I said, you never know. Yeah, unfortunately today though, it is just a stand down. So yeah, thanks for joining though. If y'all like the live stream, or like maybe would like to hear more or check out some alts or something like that, even this time or next, I guess, just go ahead and throw them in the chat, or leave a like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. You know, join us next time. Throw those in the chat. Maybe we'll check them out. You know, something to do, or just checking it out. Like I said, yeah, we'd be happy to look at them. So yeah, thanks for joining though. Yeah, that's really it. So yeah, thanks for coming in. We will see y'all tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. CST, so don't miss it. Hit that bell notification if you're even worried about missing it. That'll get you up to date. Yeah, we don't have any video. Oh yeah, I probably should say this. We don't have any videos coming out. We could have one maybe this week, we'll see, but Spirit Maker is out of town, so he won't be able to really make a video. So we'll see how it goes. We've been focusing on building the site and fixing that up, so we haven't had a ton of time for making videos besides the lives, obviously. So we might have one coming out this week. We will see. But yeah, thanks for joining again. We'll catch y'all next time. Happy trading, y'all.